Over the last decade, management and organisation scholars have started to think about and research the experiences of LGBTQ+ employees in the workplace and their associated outcomes. While much more research is needed in this area, the studies that do exist suggest that LGBTQ+ persons are constrained within the labour market. First, there is evidence of discrimination in accessing jobs. One particularly well-considered study in the US found that just the very mention of involvement in LGBTQ organisation on a resume or CV was associated with a significantly lower likelihood of being invited for interview. There's also evidence of job segregation, and some studies have demonstrated how lesbians and gay men sought into particular occupations that are associated with a higher level of independent working, and suggest that this is associated with people trying to manage the potential negative stigma that might be around their sexuality and the potential negative consequences that that might bring. Now, obviously, such discrimination and stigma needs to be tackled to enable individuals to develop the careers that they want. So what can organisations do? Well, the first thing is obviously to make sure that sexuality and gender identity are included in the equality and diversity policies of the organisation. Organisations also need to be vigilant to ensure that the processes within the organisation are reviewed and monitored for fairness. Of course, this in itself is not enough, and organisations need to be taking action to ensure that they are developing and maintaining a truly inclusive workplace culture. This requires organisations to do more than simply pay lip service to things like pride, but to be actively engaging in dialogue and discussion with their LGBTQ+ employees to understand their experiences, and speaking with LGBTQ+ groups outside of the company as well. Now, many organisations are taking steps to try and achieve this, and we can look to a number of the professional service firms to find evidence of very strong networks developing for LGBTQ+ employees and their allies. So the important thing here is for organisations to learn from each other, for the benefit of their current employees, for the benefit of their future employees, but also for the benefit of the organisation.